feel like number 1 is definitely a tiger. Like, they're just unstoppable. King of the jungle. Screw Tyreek Hill, but Cheetah's still number 2. They're so fast. They're all over the place. I think Jaguars.
Low stamina, though.
That is true.
It's not talked about,
that
but
is
really
true.
low stamina on cheetahs.
Jaguars are like, they're stealthy. They're like always up in the trees. They're blending in. They're jumping down. They kill all sorts of shit too. I saw one kill an alligator.
You saw a jaguar kill an alligator live?
It was on Reddit. No, not live.
Not
yeah.
live.
But I mean, there's probably like, I even look at like a bobcat, and I hate those lynx.
Yeah.
I could probably name 50 good cats before I get to a lion.
Really?
50.
Snow leopards.
Snow leopard, if we want to make distinctions. Normal leopard, too. Normal leopard's probably just behind the snow leopard.
Normal leopard.
What about black panther?
Yeah,
Some
those are
say
great.
A pig
I like how big their
jaguar.
heads are.
Me too. I feel like we should just keep that conversation going. It was really good.
More
It's a
cat
great
thoughts.
one.
Yeah.
That's a
Cats are
great
better
one.
than dogs. People don't want to admit it, but cats.
You just.
Oh.
I've never gone midnight to 6 faster.
When you take it to wild dogs versus wild cats, though, I think he has a really... That's becomes a much less controversial.
I don't
thing.
know. I follow this guy on TikTok who has kind of like accidentally domesticated a coyote.
Accidentally?
And, well, like the coyote domesticated him, really.
Wow. So he like runs around in the woods.
And then comes in at night
eats
because he
rabbits?
doesn't want to get eaten by bigger predators.
That's really meta. Ryan opening the show talking about a coyote that actually domesticated a man. In some ways, I feel that's what this show has done to me.
Yeah.
I know. I crave waking up early on a Sunday. I crave drinking booze at 9:30. It's just become part of my day, part of my routine.
I actually really agree.
Yeah.
Except for the part where I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. last night drunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I've reached a stage of life where I've learned if I want to sleep in, I better get that ass to bed nice and early.
I was up late.
You considered what you did today sleeping in?
Right, it's not sleeping in,
never
but I'm
having
getting
kids.
longer sleep. Yep, that's right. You got to make things work for you, not others make things, everyone wants to dictate your schedule. You dictate your schedule, Henry.
That's deep.
Let's get it, baby. What a day.
I have a... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
was up super late and then had to wake up at 6 to drive back from Vail this morning. So I'm like halfway through my day.
Wait, you've already
Vail?
driven like 50
Yeah.
miles? 100
How
miles?
far do you think? More than that still. But yes, I've driven a very, very long
No,
way.
I think it's like 100 miles.
That
It's
would
definitely more than
explain
50.
why your car's so dirty. Just going to get beers
Also-
from your trunk. My
and-
jeans are all
Oh, no.
messed up now.
Does
But
it
don't
explain the
worry,
skis?
guys. To be modern like the kids, rather than wash my jeans, I'm just going to cut out a massive hole so you guys can all see my thighs and every other part of my leg while I wear my jeans.
I think that's a good...
Kids gonna love that.
Good idea.
I used to, as a punk rock kid living on the streets, I would naturally develop holes in my jeans. I didn't have to buy them with like 2 fucking feet of, of stuff out of them. You know where the jeans would first start to rip, Henry?
The ass.
Ass and crotch. That's where it starts.
Absolutely.
When's
That's where
the
it
last
starts.
time you like ripped the knee of a jean? And what was the circumstance?
Oh, like
I have
12 to
I have one.
15, easy. Yeah.
This is a good story. Last time I ripped a pair of jeans, it was St. Patrick's Day. And they were having a big party at that, what's it called? Revel Social? It's right across from Coors Field. It has like a giant parking lot in the back.
Oh, man.
So they had set up this big party. Well, the line was like an hour long. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to Blake Street Tavern. And as I was walking by, I realized there's like this 10-foot tall fence. If you just climb that, you don't have to wait in the line. But at the top of the fence was those crossed, like twisted metal. So right as I tried to flip myself over the fence, my jeans got caught.
Those
Ripped them
fences
right
are
up.
super effective because they have those things on top, but people are too dumb for them to work as well as like barbed wire. Because like you show up to a barbed wire fence and it's like, oh,
can't do
barbed
that.
wire, barbed wire. You get to one of those, and it's like, oh yeah,
I think I can do this.
but people don't realize every one of those fences, they're meant to tear things.
Yes, they got my jeans and my hoodie.
Yeah,
Is that a Montana thing?
a lot of fences. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Also, I just have a quick personal life update.
Oh boy.
So I've never been a fighter. I've always considered myself a lover. Oh no. And last night we were at this dive bar.
Yeah.
And my guy Spence, threw some money into the old punching bag machine.
Oh.
And man, he was lighting that thing up, getting so close to the high score. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna play. And then I just felt an urge. I was like, I think I want to punch something right now. Shed the jacket. Bam! High score. One shot, high score.
Wow.
I think I just fuck people up now.
I've beaten some friends at that. That were very, very surprised to see that I could do that. People who are like strong, people who play like football.
Yeah.
It's all about the torque. You just gotta be able to hit right there.
I felt like it was all about just like golf, like keep your eye on the ball type of thing.
Well,
It's all
Henry's
about a few
saying
things.
it's all about the torque, which makes me think that maybe your thick boy hips
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
really unleash the thunder.
I've
on
should
got a
have a
lot of
punching
body to
bag
throw
here.
around.
Yeah, it's true. He does.
We should add one of those here.
Those,
should.
Those broad shoulders. He carries so much,
As I was-
including this show, and I'm not surprised.
As I was playing that, I was like, some genius, absolute fucking genius somewhere was like, let's build a machine that allows drunk dudes to test how tough they are.
Hey, do we
They're
want to talk
probably
about
making a
football?
world a better place.
No.
Kind of over football after last week.
As
frankly.
Johnny put it in the comments so adeptly, cat talk followed by fence talk. This is why we're
Followed
here.
by
Exactly.
punch talk.
Yeah, we love punch talk. I mean, there isn't really much to talk about today.
No, there
If
really
they beat
isn't.
the Lions, then you beat the Lions. If they don't beat the Lions, then it's a shit show.
Can anyone?
Is there anything else to add?
Right.
We do have a super chat from our guy Mike Trout for Hank, though. Hey, Hank, say it with me.
Oh.
Let's go Dukes. Those Montana boys got
hey,
wrecked.
so
That
you
was a
have to
brutal
say-
one.
Henry, I would really. Your pain seems so subdued about the Grizz, but yet I don't know if you're being guarded or if this is just the great man that you are.
I mean,
That you can take one on the chin and move it along with a smile on
the
your
way it went, so what happened was they lose their best player, their
Football talk
their
right here.
receiver. Yeah.
We should mention FCS Montana got beat by JMU, James Madison
Smoked weed with James Madison.
University.
Yeah, but Sammy Akem, the All-American wide receiver, breaks his collarbone on the first drive. 2 drives later, the quarterback runs for a 3rd and 8 and just gets knocked
man.
out cold on the field. And
Oh.
They go to the backup, and then they go to the
Yeah, it
third
was
string.
over
And
then. It
yeah,
was
it's
over
like
then.
they kicked a field goal the rest of the way. And
Is he okay?
Concussions
not
are
good.
treated differently up there.
But
the answer is yes up
okay,
there.
like he got up and
He was standing on
moved
the
around and
sideline.
stuff.
Yeah,
They're
it was.
saying he'll
I mean,
be
he was.
hunting on break, so it sounds like he'll be all right.
He was out for a bit, but
not
yeah,
missing out
when it
on
goes down that way, it's
hunting
just like
season.
Right.
it sucks. That's the way the game goes. They didn't really
I
get
haven't really
shot.
noticed this cord, but it's really bothering me today.
Oh, man.
I'm like, where does
Okay,
it go?
well,
Does it go
there's your
here?
football talk
think
for
so.
the day.
Yeah. I don't
Yep,
think
there it
that's
is.
I'm really
JMU
glad,
moves on to the semis.
Sponsors,
Yeah.
if anyone's watching this and anyone has reservations about, like, wait, what is this? There's your football talk. So
There you go. Bang,
Please
bang.
timestamp that for us, would you, Kale?
Okay. So we have a problem.
Oh, no.
We have a couple problems.
We do.
One, we don't know who has to settle up because we can't remember who had what take.
But we can assume all 3 of us can settle up. That's kind of a classic.
That's fair.
That's
Right.
fine. And that's fine because one of us said Chiefs cover 9.5. So
I don't think any of us
I don't
said
know
that, though.
because
right?
obviously I picked the Broncos to win.
Right. He picked the Broncos
I was
to
going to
win.
price is right somebody. You
I
did.
I picked the Chiefs to win, but I always said Broncos will cover. That's how I structured it. It'll be close. Broncos cover, but Chiefs will win in the end.
So
and
he
then
said
did I
that.
just fade Dre?
Well, then I was going to prices right you, but I had to go next.
So you
So
said
I took them to win.
no. You probably took them. Okay, all right. You took them to win.
There hasn't been a show this season where I didn't take the Broncos to win.
I know, but maybe like the sun went down and it like fucked up your psyche.
Guys,
No, I was pretty psyched.
I found your locks.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we're going over.
Yeah.
Wait,
I was just trying to put them on the
Broncos
screen
win.
for you.
Javante Trucks Hunt. That was your.
this is
that
totally.
was it.
Wait, why is it totally different than what I
You
was
won
looking
then.
at?
You won. You were looking at some other week.
I was.
Did.
crazy
Yeah,
No.
that's right. Because we did watch him truck Tyrann Mathieu.
Yes.
What
And you
was
were
I
like, that
looking
counts,
at?
that counts.
I don't know what you were looking
Ryan,
at because
you
I
looked
have
at
the
some
actual
week
poll
old.
in front of us
There
right
you
here.
go.
Hold on,
We
I mean-
did it. Ryan, you got your lock, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is the actual poll from last week.
That was
so I'm
actually.
not lying.
No, I know, but
Love it.
I want to find what the
Love
fuck
it.
I was looking
What
at.
were you looking at?
That's right, because it said Denver
For
covers.
real,
Oh.
man.
I got to show you.
real,
I
what
want you.
were
I
you
need
looking
you
at?
guys to see this. Hold on. That was the most electric moment of the game
Of course it was.
because Javante drags him
Yeah.
for like what was it?
3-4?
4 or 5 yards.
4 or 5?
Yeah, and I just lost my mind. I was like, "That counts. That counts. That counts."
I
And-
remember.
And you guys were like, "Yeah, it does."
Yep.
That was very honorable.
needed
of
the
you. That
replay.
was ethical of you.
Wow, that's so sweet.
Okay, I want to. I'm
Spin this
almost there.
wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel. And congratulations, viewer. Show history right now because we've gone fully digital on our wheel. No, sit down. Did you get that written
Oh,
down?
yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
So here's the deal. I couldn't
Oh my
find
God.
a good
Like-
marker, so
like
I used
John
a bad
Elway in
marker.
his prime. Henry coming back.
know.
Also, could you imagine if we had Twitter when Elway and Reeves were together?
That would have been fun.
And like Reeves just runs the ball all the time until they fall back like 2 tuds, and then he lets Elway cook. Could you imagine if Twitter existed in that like 6-year stretch?
I would not be on Twitter during Broncos games. It
Right.
would be awful.
No,
It
you
would be
probably
awful.
would be the biggest like fire Dan guy in the
Guys.
world. I assume.
I don't know what I was. I can't find what I was looking
Teddy
at. before.
two
Was that
shots.
Yeah, Teddy two shots.
Only adults have received that in the past. So
What's
that's
crazy
exciting.
is in the byline, in the bylaws of Teddy two shots, it says you have to take 1 bourbon and
No,
one.
hey, we said no mixing pre-show. I was very clear about this. Oh god, I couldn't. I
terrible,
spun
man.
into
That is
timeout.
what is
Timeout just means you have to go under the table for a few minutes.
Oh,
Bye, Dre.
what?
But we can spin again.
Can I?
Let him spin again.
I keep
Okay.
my. Would I keep my thing?
I don't want anyone to get any ideas about what you're doing. Under
That's
there.
on the line.
Free space.
Get under the table.
What the heck is free space?
I don't know, but
I
timeout was
mean-
funny when I came up with the idea. It's just like you just have to leave the show for a while, but it doesn't
Just
feel
go
as
under
funny
the table.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
I'll keep my audio.
under the table or do hot spoon? What's better?
Hot spoon. Give me hot spoon. That'll give me a really bad. I'm
Hot
realizing
spoon
right
under the
now
table?
I can't fit under here, guys.
There is like a
I
giant
don't-
pillar under there.
Yeah, I don't have
my
the
cord.
mobility in me.
Don't
On
get
my
stuck.
cord.
Oh
Okay.
man, my
That was,
back.
that was worth it, actually.
That was.
Yeah, it was
that was
worth
good.
I
Good
got it.
timeout.
Okay,
Just
wait.
bending like that's
we're
making
not
me
all gonna.
hot.
I still have. Oh, I guess I don't have to spin.
You don't. Right.
Yeah, remember?
This
Feel
guy-
left out.
This guy can't remember
Guys.
jack.
Okay, literally.
Also, we need to take some shots, right?
yeah,
gonna
literally
take 2
right before
shots.
the show, I was looking to see what our locks were.
Well, it looks like some Broncos.
Oh
legends
my
are
goodness.
locking up.
The big foam Bronco hat. I always wanted one of those.
Oh,
They're always so
man.
expensive.
Oh, here's a hot spoon for y'all.
Oh,
Hot spoon
yikes.
is a spoonful of hot sauce if you're new here.
Last time I did this, my stomach didn't feel great.
I remember that.
Oh, you left so much on the
Yeah,
spoon.
you gotta get. Yep.
Oh,
There we go. That's what we're here for.
I've had some real stomach issues this week too. This was Okay, I was
I
asking
want
for
bourbon.
someone to pass. I'll take.
Can I have the bourbon too?
All
I'll
right.
take. I'll take vodka. I'll take.
Oh, classic.
I don't know.
European.
You would say bourbon?
I just don't do vodka very well.
Neither do I, but I don't do
I
bourbon
don't
well either.
But
Oh,
I
I do
swore a
bourbon very
long
well.
time ago I wouldn't. That
Okay.
brown liquor just wasn't.
Here's what I was looking.
show that we had to be uniform. So
Oh,
bourbon,
careful.
it's a bourbon day.
Teddy two shots.
I found what I was looking at before the show. It was
Here,
a.
Henry.
It was a pod poll. I just found the first poll.
This guy's going off of pod pulls. Check it out, DNVR Broncos. Great podcast. Phenomenal product
Wow,
that these
Andre.
guys are delivering.
Wait, we have 4 shots. Oh, because of Teddy 2
Well,
shots.
Andre what?
Andre chasing hot sauce with bourbon is gonna like give him gout instantly.
That was a lot of fun.
I worry that
The way
maybe.
he said, well, Andre, what? Remind me of my grandmother.
I don't take kindly to it. Well, Andre.
She's doing it again.
I hate people who don't
That's how she
complete
does.
sentences, you know?
She does too.
Does she?
Yes.
Holy shit. That's my kind of gal.
Andre's so excited.
The
right
women
now.
in my family, they don't complete sentences, Henry. They
Oh,
leave me
no.
hanging all the time.
I
And
bet
everyone
that.
knows.
Dre's been complaining about
Right,
this a
to be
lot this
ignored.
week. I think there's like something going on with
my
the
new
non-complete sentence.
How old
thing.
is Lucia?
3.5. We're getting close to 4 now. We're
God
getting
damn it,
close to
Lucia,
4.
finish
Finish
a
your
sentence.
sentences.
She does finish sentences. She does. She's a good one.
Dre was telling us before the show that his daughter, like, he'll call something a bobcat, and his daughter will be like, "That's an ocelot."
That's an Ocelot.
Where are you seeing ocelots?
She corrects me a lot. She's a big cat
She
expert.
corrects you, ocelot.
A whole Ocelot, yep. Who would you guys take as your defense this week? Because I've got the Patriots on bye. Cowboys against the football team, Falcons against the Panthers, Jets against the Saints, Ravens against the Brownies. Yeah, Ravens against the Brownies.
Ravens, but a little bit of thought toward the Falcons.
No.
but that seems like chaos.
Down-
You
Downtown,
absolutely
Browntown.
cannot play the Ravens. They're without 3 of their starting defensive linemen in their top 3 corners.
Well,
that
then it's
defense
like-
is
shit.
Who
horrible.
knows this shit?
Texans, Giants, or Lions? None of these look good.
I bet Kale couldn't tell you anything about ocelots.
You're right, I can't. So,
So would you go Falcons, Kale?
yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow.
You're right, I hate that play, but at least
Yeah.
they've got a decent secondary with a lockdown corner.
You're probably going to
Just-
lose.
Just remember when the Ravens get a pick 6 that I told you to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, from who? Who's catching that pass?
Marlon Humphrey.
Oh,
Yeah, he's on IR.
He's Audi Quattro, as the kids
Well,
say.
ocelots have dope spots. So
They do, and cool like eye makeup,
they do.
kind of.
There's actually
Whoa.
places in the United States where you can have an ocelot.
Really?
Legally.
Well, we don't support those kind of places.
What if I just came in
don't
one day
support
walking
Texas?
my ocelot?
It'd be so dope. There's so many of those. There's a weird line they draw in terms of cats. What's allowed, what's not allowed. But they get a little bit crazier than you'd think.
The
typically.
further south that you go.
Well, I wasn't thinking so much geographically, but yeah,
All
they
right.
do get better
All right,
down
Hank,
there.
since
Hold
I know
on.
nothing about an ocelot, is this correct? Did
Yeah,
I
that's a
find
beautiful
red?
ocelot.
That's a baby.
Oh, the gray ocelot, though, you don't see many of those.
That is true with the blue eyes.
Rare.
All cats, when they're
Can we
when
get
they're
a me-
first
oh,
born,
look at that.
Ryan, blue eyes. Then they grow out.
Can you
of
click that one? The one that's
That?
kind of like pouncing?
Oh my God, I
Or
knew that.
preparing to
Oh,
pounce?
yeah.
Oh,
This guy?
Oh, look at him.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Fun fact, there is
Those
a
are cute
team,
little guys.
an American football team in Brazil
Yep.
known as the Ocelots. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Why
All right.
wouldn't they pick a bigger, scarier cat?
I mean, why would Nebraska be the Cornhuskers?
Well, that's really, really dumb. There is no good reason.
But like
They're
you work
corn.
your way up, like Ocelot just falls in the middle. Like, why wouldn't
Okay.
you be a cooler cat if you're the Lions?
That is true. Lions are so lame.
Lions
What's
are
the most
lame.
lame thing about the Lions?
Well, the male Lions.
It's probably that they're
so
the worst
lazy,
franchise
it's
in
nuts,
NFL
man.
history.
Yeah, it's really true that
That
they
probably is the
wasted
lamest.
Barry Sanders' prime. I think would be right up there.
They're
Really?
like objectively. Actually, I think you could probably say they're objectively the worst franchise in American sports.
I feel like,
Like,
any
bar
team,
none.
any team with a dome should be embarrassed by the fact they have
like
a dome.
generations of Lions fans
Good
have
take.
just
So
lived
soft.
their whole lives without a single joy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we think
No,
the
they won
six-
last week.
We think
They beat
the
Kirk Cousins.
6-year stretch has been rough. We have no idea the kind of pain
Yeah.
those people have been through.
I have a lot of respect for.
I don't know how they do it. Man.
I have a lot of respect for Vikings fans because for some reason
Oh,
this
yeah.
week I've met a bunch of Vikings fans who were like totally willing to tell me they were a Vikings fan this week. Like they just really wanted me to know their pain
yeah.
this week. I respect that.
Interesting.
I'm dating a Vikings fan. It is the worst. It's every week. It's just
I
like you
don't
know what's
know.
going to happen.
Married to a Bears fan, I think it's even
Ooh.
worse. Yeah.
Can I
Teddy?
get both? Thanks.
Teddy two. Wow,
two shots.
An American hero.
It's funny-
Montana, stand up.
It's
this
funny
is your
because
guy.
the joke's actually on us because we have the Colorado Rockies in town.
No jokes on us. We have championships.
That's fair.
That's just entertainment.
I want.
The Rockies aren't a sports team. There's
Hank, I'm so proud of you. You took those 2 shots like
He
so
really
quickly.
did.
It's like really impressive.
What's
I'm
the
going Breck
Montana
Locker.
area code? Like if I want to say
406.
406.
Everybody puts it on their hats.
Stand up, baby. True Sun right here, doing his thing.
can't put 6 on one hand.
So
True Sun though, he would have to start
We can
MTN,
combine.
right?
I'll be the 4. You can be the. No,
Wait,
you
what's
can't.
this? Is that what?
You gotta be the O.
I'll do
Hey,
one
guys.
of these.
No, that's
Either-
2 O's.
No, it's not 4006.
What are everybody's locks this week?
Oh, right.
Oh,
Wow.
holy
We've been doing this for a while. We
rocks.
still haven't done that.
I prepared so much for this show. The one thing I didn't was my lock. Let's start with me. Broncos by 2 tuds. It's the classic flip the old spready flip. So Lions won last week to everyone's dismay and amazement, including Jared Goff's fiance. Is that what we're calling her? And Broncos, we thought they would cover. We thought they would keep it close. That spread close, right? It was uncomfortably small, and yet they covered. So the Chiefs covered. So now it's opposite day in the NFL. It always is, Henry. And there you go. Broncos by 2 tuds, cover the spread. Also, the Lions have COVID, so has the line moved from 11.5?
They better not give
It
the
went from
Broncos
9.5
COVID.
to 11.5.
Also, interesting enough, Lions in real life can also get COVID.
They can, and they
That's
have.
That's right.
Actually, the first rhinoceros has just got COVID.
Okay.
No.
Well, we don't want
I
to
know.
go down this. But, yeah. Okay.
How does that happen?
Rhinos
I know.
would make for a great mascot. Holy shit.
How does no one...
Ryan,
Yeah.
the Milan American football team, it's the Rhinos.
Are you kidding me? Get me
Yep,
a
the-
jersey.
the semen-
Their jerseys probably suck.
Yeah, they
Get
probably
me
are
a T-shirt.
Horrible. Yep, we'll find a cheap T-shirt. Yep, we'll do that.
You would think the Lions would be
Seamen are
pretty
the hockey
secluded
team.
from everybody else.
The Lions?
Not the team, but like in the zoo that got COVID.
You would think the football
Right.
team too. Like no one wants to
think
hang
they'd
out
be
with those
pretty
guys.
Who would?
isolated.
That's the other thing I'm saying. If one of those dumb lions has COVID but hasn't tested or whatever, and winds up getting one of these Broncos sick, I'm not gonna be a happy camper.
He won't be.
No.
You don't want. You're not gonna like him when he's not a happy camper.
I'm usually a pretty happy camper.
He turns into
Okay.
Harold.
My lock of the week, hot take of the week is Lions under 7.5 points.
That's kind of crazy. But no, DeAndre Swift.
DraftKings Sportsbook had set at 16.5.
I thought it was 14.5.
Oh,
Lowest total I've
it's
seen all week, honestly.
Potentially dropped.
Yeah.
Either way, under 7.5.
There you go. Yep. That's a good one. Henry gave out.
I really should have been thinking during all of this.
Oh man, that would have been.
I'll just
clutch
take
by
Broncos by 15.
What a son of a gun. Sit back down, 406. Okay, the moment of pride has ended. You can sit back down now.
The funny thing is, it won't matter. Somehow, I'll still be the one losing this.
Yeah, probably.
It
What's
always
what's
works
more-
out the opposite. You're always the one who wins, and we always lose.
That's true.
Henry and I have yet to not spin a wheel of punishment.
I
this
spin a
year.
lot.
No,
of
I
wheels.
mean not spinning. I mean the shot that we do later in the show.
Gotcha. I forgot
So,
that was a thing we did.
Dre is Broncos minus 14. Hank is Broncos minus 15. And I'm Lions under 7.5. Okay. What else do we do on the show?
Big threes. I'm gonna guess big threes.
Right.
We throw up the threes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Throw up the threes.
Yikes.
Okay. We already cracked one open, so we don't have to do that part. Let's get to our big threes. What do you say?
Yeah,
I say yes.
Let's do it. I'll need to see the graphic today. I need to see the graphic.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. This is how I knew that the
Ooh,
Lions
heavy
was the
unders.
lowest. Big unders, big team unders guy. Texans, Davis Mills, boom. Automatic, I'm taking under 15.5. That guy is an atrocity. He is, he's an atrocity. So there you go. Under 15.5. That's going to be the easiest hit all week. It's happening, Ryan. The Urban Meyer schmear campaign has begun.
What are they giving out? Cream cheese?
I'm so here for it. I love
They're just smearing them all over the
yeah,
place.
exactly. I love it. I love nothing more than Urban Meyer's already unethical and dirty
Yep.
legacy being tarnished even more.
Smeared.
Many are saying he's ruining Trevor Lawrence. He's stunting his growth.
I'm saying that, yeah.
Yep, that's us.
I won't make any analogies there. And they're taking on the Titans, big Mike Vrabel's Titans. So
Oh,
they're
big
gonna-
Mike Vrabel wins games.
Yeah. I was gonna say no sports.
I don't know that
maybe.
song.
You didn't get the reference.
no, not at
Big
all.
Mike Vrabel.
Shout out to
no sports.
Shout out to my Mike Naughton fans out
Mike
there.
Naughton, big time, big Mike Naughton guy over here. And then Raiders, Chiefs. You guys haven't been paying attention to the Chiefs. Clearly, if you're setting the total this high, they're a defense-first team. They haven't even touched the 40s recently until the last time they played the Raiders. Well, Raiders will be not ready. They'll get blown out again. Chiefs will score low. This under is an automatic lock, under 47.5 in that Vegas-Kansas City game. We've said not too bad cities, considering the teams are horrible.
I'll say Kansas City's bad.
That's a popular take, but it's not true.
They have barbecue. Okay, cool.
If you
Congrats.
haven't
you have
been,
one
What
type
else
of food.
does
you been,
other
though?
what defines a city?
Sun, warmth.
They've got that too.
They do not have sun in Kansas City. That's a dark and cold place.
Been there in the summer. It was
Any
nice.
part of California is better. Anything
Wow.
south of there is better.
As soon as you
Anything
Big
move,
on the
Market Hank
East
over
Coast,
here.
Actually-
East Coast is all better.
if you move
No.
20 miles away from the shore in California towards the valley, it is actually the worst place. on
Desert.
Earth. Yeah,
But then
and
you just drive those 20 miles
you-
again and you're at the beach.
You might as well be in like warm Nebraska at that point. It is
Oh,
literally the
great
worst.
take.
Yeah,
Like
it's horrendous.
like Baker, California.
Oh my
warm
God.
Nebraska.
I was like, where am I right now? And please get me out immediately.
Classic warm Nebraska.
That's right.
I've never been to Baker, California.
Have you been to warm Nebraska?
I've never been to Nebraska. And this is the point, though,
Warm
right?
Nebraska.
In what situation would I go to Nebraska?
Well, to watch.
I don't want to continue this conversation
Well,
because I don't
Huskers.
want to have to like defend Kansas City. But
Yeah, we feel like we're.
Kansas City
Yeah.
is disgusting.
All right, give us your big three, Henry. Did you
Okay.
come pre-prepared?
Yeah, I was drunk in a hot tub last night. Taysom Hill under
He
190.
submitted them early. It was very clear.
drunk in a hot tub can be dangerous.
Henry-
I hated it.
Henry
I'm,
has
not,
to
I'm
get-
not a hot tub person.
Henry
You get
has
too
to
hot.
get these picks out because things are happening.
What is it?
I was very.
I think there's like a
impressed.
scientific thing about being drunk in a hot tub makes you drunker.
Yeah,
I believe it.
It dehydrates you, Ryan.
Yeah, I was not a happy
This
camper.
isn't a
I think it.
rocket science. Yeah, it dehydrates
I think it
you.
changes
It's
your
like being
blood.
in a sauna. homie.
I think it changes the thickness of your blood.
I think so. Yeah. Again, it's
We could check.
It's like being in a sauna. You're sweating it out.
Anyone got a knife?
Hey, Hank, what are your bets?
Oh,
I
my
go
bets
for
are
a
that,
good
first of all, Taysom Hill is
drunken
going to throw
sweat
for
out.
under 196
What
and
a
a half passing yards.
legend against the Jets.
Yeah.
Jets.
I get it. The Jets are bad. But
Zachy
guess what?
Wilsey?
They're going to smear Taysom Hill all over the place, and it's going to be
No,
incredible.
they're just
He
gonna
can't
run
throw
it.
the football. Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And it's
like
going to be enough.
Air Force versus UNLV.
If you're
How
if,
about Army Navy yesterday, huh, right, guy?
Great game.
Wow.
if you go up 10-0 on the Jets, are you letting Taysom Hill throw the ball?
why would you?
No.
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 No one in the NFL could stop the run.
By the way, if you
Ravens.
didn't understand my reference, Air Force beat UNLV while throwing 0 passes, 42-7.
That's the way
Shouts
football's
to
meant to
them.
be played.
That
I
is
agree.
how it's meant to be played.
Tom Brady,
Broncos should try that today.
over 1.5 rushing yards. I mean, it's a big game. They're playing the Bills. It's going to be a tough one.
Wow.
There's going to be at least a QB sneak in
They're
there.
playing the Bills?
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
they just
Ryan.
play them last week?
No, right.
That was the Patriots.
Oh.
Wow. Call him.
Yeah.
It's close, you know. Like,
Well,
they're cousins.
I do think that like if he gets out of the pocket and like he'll look to run in this game. He's gonna get smeared if he does it, but it's gonna be something they try. Over 53.5 Jerry Jeudy receiving yards
I'm going to Tampa
not?
next month.
what?
Yeah.
for
What's
what?
going on?
Bachelor party.
Okay.
Wow, in Tampa?
yeah.
How's that happen?
Golf.
Why not Vegas?
You know, I don't know.
Shouldn't every bachelor party be in Vegas?
Is this big
This
drive?
is Spence's bachelor party.
This
Oh,
is big
really?
drive.
Oh,
Take it up with him.
Oh, I will.
It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Spence.
Happy birthday, Spence.
Happy birthday,
That's
Spencer. You're a
crazy.
legend.
You could tell me that guy is 23 or 33. Once you put the mullet on, I lost
He is
any ability to
Somewhere in between there.
track.
Mullets
Well,
are
of course,
ageless.
of course, but that's
Isn't everyone who works here?
It's a wide gap. Actually, no, we've got some olders.
We do have some olds.
I think so far everyone's graduated to being. No one's younger than that. So bless the Lord. Shouts to you.
Did you say
Shouts to you.
23 to 33?
Yeah.
Do
Yep.
we have any? No.
we counting
I think
Riley?
you're right.
How old's Riley?
Riley's 23.
Okay.
Boom!
Boom.
Got him! All right,
I
Henry.
still haven't met Riley.
Why don't
Good guy.
let's mix it
That's
up.
good to
Why
know.
don't you read Ryan's big three as a special
Okay.
holiday gift to him?
Javante's going to go over 67.5 rushing yards. They're
Beautiful.
just going to like ease Melvin back in. I think that.
Are they? You think that, right?
Yeah, we think
Okay.
that. And we think that.
Totally.
Yeah, so that's a good one. I mean, they're playing the Lions. They're going to be pounding the rock all game.
Right.
It's
Yep.
similar to
Right,
the
right,
Taysom
right,
Hill
right,
thing.
right.
It's Teddy Bridgewater. But then the Broncos minus 11.5. The Lions suck, I believe, is our thinking there.
Yes.
In the Oppo day, right?
I actually predicted this on the Broncos podcast. 24-0 Broncos.
Oh,
Wow.
calling the shutout. I bet you
That's
could get
amazing.
great odds on a shutout.
I bet you could too. I'm gonna look at that.
I mean, it's definitely offered on DraftKings Sportsbook, #1 sportsbook in all the world.
Oh, we should talk about the DraftKings Sportsbook really quick. Wait, what was my last one? Let's just.
Javonte to score a touchdown.
Oh yeah, of course.
Wow, I've never seen anyone interrupted more rudely than that.
I'm so sorry. DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. I mean, this week
Let's go.
you can bet 1 to win 100 on any game. You pick any game. You bet. You can bet any bet. And
That's
if that
absurd.
game has one single point scored in it, you're going to get $100 in free bets. Last week, we had a moment there where we thought that maybe Monday Night Football
Yeah.
could be a 0-0 tie. Not even close.
No.
Not
like
even close.
not even in the realm.
There will never again be a 0-0
So-
tie in the NFL. So get your money, go in, and enjoy that. Also, of course, use the code DNVR when you sign up, and you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. Of course, you must be
Do
21 or
it.
older, Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. The deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough, and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Plus
also-
15 hundo Broncos to win in a shootout on
Shutout.
the #1.
I would pick the Broncos to win in a shutout over the Broncos to win in a shootout any day.
I too. Shootout versus shutout would be an amazing bet.
Real quick, DraftKings is an official sports betting partner of the NFL, where you have to say that.
Is that new? No one texted me that.
No one informed Ryan. Then again, Ryan hasn't looked at the DraftKings read since the day it was issued to us.
Literally,
That is true.
since the
That is
first day, I
It's
just memorized
entirely
it.
possible he missed this one. He famously does not check his company email.
I don't
right?
do anything unless Zach Stevens tells me to.
So, Zach, please inform Ryan. Okay? Official betting partner of the NFL.
And official.
And official.
No,
Get it
and.
right.
No, and.
Now I'm. Could you turn me up? I'm joking. Don't
How do
turn
we,
me up the volume.
How do we
And
feel?
We're trying to turn you up with your rose there.
Unofficial.
How do we
And
feel?
official.
How do we
Hey.
feel about white whales, everybody?
I love them.
I want to watch them.
Rosé to all.
Great.
Oh, good.
I have exponentially white whale badass this week. So let's go to white whale. Let's start it off.
What? I don't even know what to say.
I'll explain more. Okay, so white. It's a big 3 white whale. Boom. It's self-explanatory.
Yep.
Davis Mills sucks. Schmear campaign to Urban Meyer. The Chiefs are a defense first team. Under. Boom. Then we're going all dogs go to heaven on that ass, and we're putting Baltimore money line, football team money line. Then Galaxy Brain hit me last night, and I was
I love
like,
that.
what about a little Safeman's money line? Chargers against Mike Glennon's playing for the Giants. Boom.
Glenn
They're
Dog.
Sounds like a Charger type of loss. though.
It does.
-4 hundo.
Have you seen how long his neck is, bro?
His neck is so long. Insane.
Bro, it's not nearly as long as our GOAT Davis Mills neck, though.
Oh,
He has a gross neck.
I would take Glennon in a neck off.
I'm
We gotta go neck to neck.
I would too. Then
Like giraffes.
the Broncos, they're 11-point favorites, guys. So I'm taking that money line again. Safe man.
fight.
And then everyone knows the Bills don't have a
do.
running game. It's a
Yes.
big game against the Pats, whether it's a blowout or a close game. JA, that's Josh in that ass. Allen, over 296.5 passing yards. I took that white whale. I added the Kraken money, fade the Kraken money line from yesterday. And I added some. So I've got this parlay 3 different ways, Ryan. If this somehow hit, I'm a thousandaire. I'm a thousand.
A thousand, yeah.
I would be so happy for you.
I'm a thousand.
Thousandaire, I believe.
Yeah, a
is what it would
thousandaire.
be.
Thank you. Thank you.
No one ever flexes about being that. That's an important milestone in your life.
Oh boy, a thousandaire. Yeah, that'd be big deal for
would
the
be.
holidays. Yes.
Thousandaire. All right. You want to show us the necks? I saw you brought that up. Okay.
Wow. Now you
I'm
can get
getting the
2
next
of these
ready.
boosted.
Oh, you could boost it?
You can get a touchdown boosted. I think it's up to 3 touchdown score parlay boosty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Up to 3?
Or at least 3.
3 plus.
So that you can boost this.
That's correct.
Wow.
As you can see, I put a lot of work into typing out the names here. This is all to score a touchdown. Kelsey.
Chubb.
That's Travis Kelsey.
Uh-huh.
Chubb. That's
Bradley?
Nick Chubb.
Oh, wow.
Bradley Chubb. Is he even playing? No one knows.
No one knows.
Taysom Hill. DK Metcalf. Cam Newton. Antonio Gibson. And Javonte Williams.
I hate the Cam Newton one. That's what'll fail you here.
Cam Newton is the only guy they try to score touchdowns with.
Right.
You think they're going to get shut out?
I think they go to P.J. Walker hella early.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can we quickly get a round of applause?
What are we clapping for?
We've got 2 real-life Lions fans in the
Let's
building.
go.
2 real-life Lions fans in the building.
I didn't know those existed.
Congratulations. Way to stick with your team. Great job. Great job. Got to update the jersey, but, what can you do?
Yep. We'll get there.
It's Stafford.
Yeah, he doesn't play there anymore.
No, he doesn't. Who would?
I just realized we can
Yeah.
whisper that. There's no way that guy can hear us.
Plus,
We can say anything we want about it.
3+ leg touchdown score. So which are the 3 you feel best about?
I
Kelsey,
feel the best
probably.
about all of them.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's worth more money, too.
Doesn't answer my question.
Okay. What else? Did you do yours?
No, I didn't do mine yet.
Let's get
What the
yours.
hell? For consistency, why don't you do yours?
Yeah, so here's all my stuff.
Look how happy Hank is when he sees that white
I
whale.
love
Oh
whales.
my God, living his best life right
Whales. You know what sound they make?
there. Yeah, tell us.
It's really good.
Yeah, so they do.
Really good.
Yeah,
Taysom
this
Hill, we talked
halfway
about
through
that.
A steamboat
He's not
and
the-
a wheel.
No, Steam.
Shout
No.
out to Steamboat CO, huh?
Actually,
Shouts to those
dope
guys.
town.
Yep, of course it is.
Taysom Hill under, we talked about that. Tom Brady over, yeah. The Jerry Jeudy over, also that.
Jeez.
Giants +9.
Long
the Giants
worded much?
famously are taking
Mike Glennon against the
on
Chargers?
the Chargers. Yeah, exactly.
How
because
long
the
have you
Chargers are
been
going to charge
drunk
it.
for?
48
Ever?
hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. 406, stand up, baby. Your boy's been drunk for 48 hours.
Giants, though, I mean, we know what happens to the Chargers. They play close games. It's just what they do.
They
They're
do.
a blowout team,
They
and so it's
love
going to
it.
be +9
well,
there.
they got blown out by the Broncos.
They sure did. Titans -8. They're playing the Jaguars. There's a lot going on
I'm all
with the
in.
Jaguars.
Jags
yeah.
won't score a lot
They're-
of points. Schmear campaign, right?
Yes.
Smear campaign.
So what
Who
do you
has been
think?
smeared more than the
Have you
Urban
read
Meyer?
that, Ryan?
What?
Do you management style? Bring it back to us. Bring it back to us. We'll take a pause in Hank's
Ravens
will
and
real
Falcons.
Quick. Oh,
There
there
we
you
go.
go. Yeah, close.
We're
us out.
done.
Money line. What do you think about 2 losses into the preseason? Has a meeting with the staff, calling out each and every one of their resumes, asking them, when have you won? Saying, I'm a winner, you're all losers. Tell me when you've been winners to justify your place here. Do you like that as a strategy?
I mean, I feel like I do that at this workplace every day. I mean, everyone around here walks around with their resume in their pocket just in case I call them out at any moment.
Yeah. People look
Right
forward
here.
to showing Ryan their fire tweets.
Yeah,
to
exactly. That's what
justify
I'm like.
being
Show
a winner around
me
here.
your best fucking tweet.
Right.
How many? What was the numbers on it?
I write fire tweets. You're all losers. You're the reason we're losing. Show me your fire tweets.
What was my best tweet? I don't even know.
Oh, I had this Tebow one
Garbage.
pointing out all the quarterbacks that Tebow has more playoff wins than. Shit went fucking wild.
I bet.
I
can see
imagine that list is girthy.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is thick.
Yeah.
Tony,
Thick list.
did Tony Romo win one?
Yes, I think
He
he
did?
I think they made it to an NFC Championship.
Really?
Think.
Those Cowboys are so overrated every single
I
year.
could be wrong about that.
Do we want to compare neck lengths?
Oh,
Yes.
a neck off?
A neck
Yeah.
off.
So again,
Yes, we want to have a neck off.
Oh.
Bro, it's close.
Hashtag necking. Is Davis Mills' neck superimposed there?
no, that's his real neck.
God.
It's
That thing, I will say, if they
What a
did, bring it back to me really quick. Bring it back to me. I need people to see this visual. If they did one of those giraffe fights,
yeah.
that I think Davis Mills would win.
It's not about
His
just
neck is girthier.
So
exactly.
thick.
Yeah.
It's not just about size. It's about how you use it. That man could swing that neck around.
I'm not sure that applies to
That thing
next,
has some girth.
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
care
yeah.
about just what it looks like. In a giraffe fight, who wins?
You can't be just throwing around a pencil neck.
No, I mean, you want to see me go up against these guys? No way. No way.
That is, I mean, Glennon's is so long though.
Yeah,
is.
Glennon really.
He is-
That's
his
the
face
thing,
is
though.
long.
I
It
think
just
Davis
melts.
Mills' neck is just as long. It's just thicker, so you don't think it's that long.
Right.
think
I just
it's
feel like
pretty
Mike Glennon's actual normal neck is part of one of those tweets that like a social media manager put out that said, for every 10 retweets, we'll make his neck longer.
Yes, it does.
Right, I can
should do
already
that with
see
Davis
it
Mills when
in
they play Texans.
space. Yeah.
Mike Glennon has that same face as like Cliff Kingsbury, where it's all just very flat and it's very long and it just somehow molds into the neck.
Cliff, huh?
So I mean, sorry,
Kingsbury?
I meant Lincoln Riley.
Oh.
We don't.
I can't really think about Lincoln Riley once you put
I
Cliff
have
Kingsbury
a
in
screenshot
my head.
of Lincoln Riley.
All right. If I had to guess, what would be next? Maybe a little SGP.
No, that's at the end.
That's in the fourth.
The horse around time?
It is time to horse around.
Wow.
Horsing
Oh.
around.
Right. It's kind of like how if you grow your beard into
I don't
your
like the
chest hair, it's called mangia.
Really?
He has like chingia.
He does.
Shingia. Yeah.
We
you
should
learn
tell him.
something new every day.
If
on
you were
this
to
show.
rank people at DNVR most likely to be able to pull off mangia,
What do you mean by pull off?
like just be able to accomplish it, like one.
Eric.
Interesting. You think his neck beard can go low enough?
I think it can.
I don't think mine can. Well, maybe. It's got a little stubble down here.
to where you complete.
Yeah, you have to.
complete the-
There can't be any breakage.
Not me.
I can't.
I still can't get hair on my chest.
Guys, the number one overall pick for this is so
That's not true.
obviously Marshall.
There's actually like 6 of them.
Oh, Myrtle Carroll.
Yeah.
My man.
He definitely could.
Do you think that you could pull off do you think you could accomplish Mangia? Yes. Ooh, he's
Yeah.
confident.
Wow,
I
he
like
is
that
confident.
confidence.
He is
He's got
confident.
Yeah.
It's him or the abs beat, probably.
Or
right?
Eric.
Rudo.
It's him or Rudo.
Rudo is a hairy guy.
It's him or Rudo. Well,
This is, by the way, this is a compliment. Like if you can pull that off,
Oh, for sure.
no doubt. You're
that's
I could.
incredible.
I have like 8
Yeah.
chest hairs.
Deaf Eric. We've got patience in here. That's beautiful.
Okay,
We got a super chat?
We don't have a producer. Oh, here he is. He's giving us food. We've got more.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, shit.
We've got more British foods to try out.
Shouts to
Amanda and Andy.
Amanda and Andy.
Amandy, as they call them.
Andy, yeah.
So, by the way, I apologize for trying to do a British accent last week. That was dumb, and I didn't do it well.
Apparently Ryan came
Of all the
to
things-
our show.
of all the
unbeknownst
things-
to us,
Of all the things I've been
Henry.
canceled for,
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be the one.
All these are measured in grams.
We've got a super
yeah,
chat real
bro.
quick.
Boo.
Okay.
Super chat from Brian Parra. Game day boys. Here's the Hank's chest hair. The
Big
one.
time. Big
Let's
time.
go.
The
Yeah.
one chest hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
8.
Oh, 8 chest hairs. Okay,
That's
this one's
awesome.
called a curly whirly,
8.
Hell yeah.
I think. Yep.
Curly whirly.
Oh, God, I want to say it in an
time.
accent so bad.
I know.
I'm really excited
you
for our
having
dib
just
dab.
said that is the only reason I didn't jump right in
Oh,
2 feet first.
I was ready
on
to
that
break this, but it doesn't break. It's
Oh,
wobbly.
it's bendy.
Oh.
I feel like that's a spoiler.
That really made a mess.
That made
Hey,
a
no, at the same
tremendous
time.
mess. A tremendous mess.
Oh, God.
I think I'm just gonna
What is this, a
bite
curly
off
whirly?
a piece, Henry, and you'll have to get the other end.
Oh, yum. Well, we're gonna when we eat this dib dab, we all gotta suck this sucker and stick it in the dust, and then pass. So
He's speaking British English, so actually suck this sucker means something different in their culture. So it's actually way more appropriate than what that sounded like.
Curly Whirly, 10 out of 10.
Ryan is readapting that thing that waiters do at fancy restaurants where they'll give you the old on the breadcrumbs, but he's
never been.
That's literally the best part about going to a fancy restaurant.
He's doing it at our sports bar with Curly Whirly wrappings for Curly Whirly crumbs live on YouTube. So it slaps a little different. Oh man, the Dippin' Dot dust is getting in the air. You love
the
that.
dip dab.
No.
Holy shit.
How are we supposed to all try that?
Your turn. So,
Holy shit.
I believe Henry will have to be the representative for the committee on this one. Huh?
Honestly, I'm not going to try this until you give us a rating.
This is probably the best thing I've ever eaten. You guys, you gotta try it.
His eyes are watering right now.
Oh my
so
God,
I
it's a little
literally
sour.
don't know what's going on.
It just looks like a fun dip with a lollipop.
I don't want to do it.
So Ryan, Curly Whirly, do you have a?
Curly Whirly was 10 out of 10 for me.
If you're a
Not as good as
dentist,
the dip
it's a
dab.
10 out of 10. You would want all your clients eating Curly Whirlies nonstop if you're a dentist.
We need to put Sharon dib dab on the wheel.
Anyone on Colfax.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Gain composure here. All right. Why are their names so much
You
cooler
could get
than
a
ours?
finger of powder at least.
I'm literally telling silent prayers right now that this Curly Whirly may dissolve in my mouth at some point.
I think you gotta get it wet. Yep.
Ryan, you need a wet. You need to wet your finger to
I'm not
finger
gonna
Hank's
lollipop
pouch.
taste?
Get the fuck
I'll do a little dab here, Henry.
you
We'll do a
lipping
little.
that? Okay.
Again, this is kind of the important part. Sorry it's so bubbly.
Dre, how would you rate Hank's pouch?
God damn it.
That tastes like nothing.
Yeah, I didn't taste anything either.
I could do
Trust me, you gotta try the
The dab.
dib.
That's the dib. Yeah, because that's a
Okay.
dab.
Dib dab.
Why
What
are
would
their
a
names? Their
dib
names are
be?
so much cooler than ours.
I know.
Jammy Dodges. I didn't do that. You didn't hear that.
We've been some jammy dodges on this show today, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I mean, you can definitely predict what these are going to taste like. Here you
That
go.
was proper, Dre. Thank you, Wyo. Thank you. Wyo liked that I dipped the pinky in and then. All right.
No.
Oh boy.
Why do they want everything so dry?
Holy shit, that's right. It also kind of tastes like pears to me. I'm not a big fan of pears, but
Weird.
to honor the Broncos and AMD,
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna dip it in the rosé. Just a
Damn
little
it.
special. I've
Why
already
would you
had a
do-
spoonful of hot sauce, bourbon. Why wouldn't I dip a jammy Dodger into a cup of rosé at this point, right?
Why?
I'm gonna dip mine.
Because there are no limits to the disgustingness I'll
Don't
do on this.
spray your
Ryan.
fucking dry cookie at me.
Fuck, even dipping it in rosé
All right.
didn't do the
We
trick.
need to talk to our UK listenership.
Ouchie.
Why do you guys be just making dry ass shit and then calling it biscuits?
He's dipping it in Dippin' Dots.
No, that's not. It's a dib dab.
It's a dib dab, bro. Alright. Let's try some more stuff.
Boy, things
That
are
slap?
Too
deteriorating.
sour.
We do have a resident Brit in the chat giving us commentary as we're going through
Oh
this.
my! Wait! You skipped it. Their first comment so fast.
Jammy Dots.
Man, it's so funny seeing Americans getting their heads around British culture. Born and raised in London. Shout out! You guys gotta
out,
stop
Noah.
just passing off dry ass cookies, calling them biscuits as if it's something good.
Yeah. Oh,
should-
that's the thing my 3-year-old corrected me on. We had some biscuits. I told her, "Oh, do you want a cookie?" She said, "That not a cookie. That a biscuit." So
Well,
great.
this is a
about
biscuit.
that?
It says milk chocolate biscuit.
milk chocolate
I
biscuit.
love a good
Hopefully,
biscuit.
it's not dry AF.
I actually had 2 biscuits from Wendy's this morning.
This is proper.
That's proper right there.
You did the accent. Here it is.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's how you
He said
say.
he had 2
you always,
biscuits.
You always
from
drop your
Wendy's
R's.
this morning. He said he had 2 biscuits from Wendy's this morning.
$1 each. It's a steal.
For every British
Those are good.
accent Ryan does, we should do a Brian Kelly Louisiana accent.
You have to.
match
You have
him.
to. You should have to have some of my lollipop.
No.
My family is so excited for Hank to try the dip and dab.
Oh God,
Chocolate.
we already party on the show now. Hank has a pile of white powder in front of him.
I don't know.
This is problematic.
This is going great. How would you rate the chocolate finger things?
Melts too fast.
Are you sure that wasn't already on your hand from something else?
No, that's chocolate.
I
That's
kind of
chocolate.
agree with Hank though. It's not the high score. It's a 6 at most.
It's a 6, but like I would munch on those.
This batch, pretty disappointing because the curly whirlies, I couldn't wait to get that out of my mouth.
I just figured it out.
That's a 6
I
at most.
figured out why Brits are always having dry ass shit.
It's tea.
It's to go along with tea.
It's tea. We just don't take enough tea breaks around here.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
really drink much tea.
I don't
No,
either.
we're not
Only when
taking-
I'm sick.
We're not taking siestas. We're not taking tea breaks. Honestly, if I'm going to take some, I'll just have a coffee.
These
We're
are called
hard workers here.
I'll just have a coffee or an energy drink, or
don't have an energy drink.
maybe a
So
midday
bad.
sando.
All right.
maybe a
Oh,
Coke.
this is already falling apart because it's so dry.
It's so dry.
This is called a custard cream, which sounds like it would be good.
Right. It sounds like it
do.
would be creamy and custardy. Guess what? It's dry AF instead.
The entire Isle of Britain
Called
just
it-
catching strays today.
Once you get through the dust into the cream,
It's actually
solid.
The cream is really delicious.
Yeah.
inside.
It is good cream.
Let me get
Uh-huh.
my
Yep.
here.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, waiter.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Didn't work as well.
All right.
Do we have any? Do we have any more food?
We have Jaffa cakes.
Oh shit! Jaffa cakes too.
We've had these ones before. I can't. Are they orangey?
No, these. You guys had these last year, but
Yeah.
Dre said you would not remember them.
Nope. You were right.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh.
If there's any the doctors in the chat, maybe you can explain
I
that.
want to say I remember like an orange
Magic-
marshmallow like
magic
substance.
of medicine and why we wouldn't remember having tried these a year.
I would put my money on them being dry.
That would be a good guess.
You know what? These feel kind of. There's a little. I feel some moistness on the inside. There's a.
Oh yeah, these aren't just
I
hard.
could rest my head on this and take a nap
Does-
upstairs.
I think
on
that's the
couch.
marshmallow. All right, let's go for it.
It's a Jaffe cake. Holy shit! That is the orange flavor really.
I called it. I
slaps you in
remembered
the
it.
face.
I mean, it's also made out of orange peels, all the letters on the box.
Gross. Made out of orange peels.
All right, let's rank these.
It's nasty.
I like this. Some marmalade.
The
in there.
orange jam is right there. Yep. At least though, it's not dry, Ryan. It's not dry.
It is very moist.
The moistest of cakes, but look at that, Henry. Do we penalize it for the brown smudges
Please,
on my
please
face
stop
here?
talking with food in your mouth. It just drives me fucking nuts.
I like the word penalized much better than penalized also.
Number one for me, Curly Whirly, which does not look like it would be chocolate and caramel.
I
But
expected.
I thought it was going to be like a
everything but-
nerd's rope.
Yep, I thought it
Yeah.
would be a gummy candy instead.
They
it was
should have a nerds rope there.
caramel.
We
That's
should
a great
introduce them to
candy.
that.
There was some sticky, icky caramel and some chocolate. I'm giving that a 6.8, Ryan.
You're giving the Jaffe cake?
Jaffe cake 6.8.
Stop.
Ja-
Please just finish. Like, drink whatever you got to do to wash that down.
All right.
Or I
glass
fucking
of
have
rose.
a meltdown.
So what's the definitive ranking of these?
Okay, to me, number one, Curly Whirly. Number two, I think they're just called fingers, which is
Jaffe cake?
concerning. Number three, custard cream. Number four, Jaffe cakes. Number
Well, I thought
Five
you'd have Jaffe cakes right
Jammy
higher.
Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers. And number six, Dib Dabs.
Out on the dib dab. Out on the dib dab.
I think, you know what? And it really speaks so much to how your taste buds evolve, Henry, as you get older. While I kind of hate them, I kind of love the Jaffe cakes.
Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa cakes. Jaffa cakes are definitely my top number one. Then, I'll go Curly Whirly, but I kind of hate everything from here on. And then we'll go custard. Then we'll go fingers.
I gotta say, I had a little
And then
coffee with my
dip and
custard
dab.
cream.
Oh, that sounds like where it's at.
That's right mental.
Dipping in coffee
There it is.
is where it's at.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's bloody proper, if you know what I mean.
Andre, do you want the bad news or the bad news?
The bad news.
You lost the poll again.
I never lose the poll. It's been Henry for a minute.
I
Was
never-
I the
wow.
hottest take?
Wow, that's close. Wait, it's
What's
a tie.
like, yeah, holy they
It is a
love,
tie.
They love going with the second hottest.
They do.
Oh my god,
most
that's
middle.
Yeah, the most middle. You should the survey should be who's the most middle.
Good work, Dre.
Excuse me.
Oh my god. Okay, so is that a shot for both RK and Andre?
Yes.
Ryan's out apparently. He's
No,
out
I'm
in
in.
Quattro.
Let's go.
Also,
Finish that.
real quick,
Oh, Rose.
dip dab is the only one that matters. This is number one by a landslide. Everything else, meh, bland, dry, whatever. The dib dab, though, I could eat a dib dab a day for the rest of my life. And if you guys don't try this lollipop, I want to be really upset.
I will never.
It's mostly dried
You know
off.
they call it a lolly over there.
Hello.
They'll say
Not gonna do it.
suck on this lolly.
Suck on this lolly, Dre.
Yeah. Maybe I'm getting my cultures
Can you
mistaken,
please-
and that's not correct.
Straighten up your area over there.
You want me to? I can straighten it up.
Oh, God.
Okay. And when he does it, it doesn't look like a rest at a.
He doesn't have the class.
No. Well, and it doesn't help that it's white powder, does it,
Let me
right?
see this. I need to see which one was the
Is
one.
it you and I were taking shots?
Yeah.
Really?
Henry.
Henry,
I'm wiping it
Henry,
out.
we are like in an open establishment right now. with
Our
other
guy
people.
Mike Trout.
my dib
Our guy Mike Trout
It
went
worked.
and broke
It
the
worked.
tie. And unfortunately, RK, you are the actual loser.
It doesn't matter. We're both taking the
we
shot.
have to at this point. I can't leave for.
There's just something about. It's my phone. There's just something about the combination between coffee, beer, bourbon, and British foods that really slaps right.
Hot sauce and bears. Yeah.
And for some reason, Dre still hasn't started his banana.
I know. Well, Ryan pointed out, he looked it up for me like a true friend, the dangers of eating too many bananas.
Which is like a bushel a day.
The article was entitled Banana Bonanza.
No, I think it was titled "Don't Go Bananas."
Don't go bananas, which is even better. And it turns out I'm probably eating too many bananas, Henry, and it's forcing me to be on this roller coaster of emotion. Highs, lows, highs, lows. Regular viewers of this show won't be surprised to hear that, will they?
No.
So I'm trying to keep it down, and I'm down to 2 bananas per morning, 3 per day. So there you go. Congrats to me
Congrats
and
to you.
Ryan for looking out for
All
me.
right, can we move the foods away?
No.
We literally have 25 minutes left on the show.
Yeah, more than I would have thought.
I too would have
Speaking of which,
never guessed
I just
that.
sent you a Slack message.
Oh,
I imagine it's complimenting you on the great work you've done thus far. Ryan.
it says, "God damn, you look handsome today."
Wow. Well,
Wow, that's so sweet of you, Karen.
I could've seen that coming.
You don't. That was supposed to be private.
All right, let's do a little flip the take. Hey, what do you say, boys?
Uh-oh. A little jammy Dodger crumb got into my...
Ryan, you're a mess.
I really am.
We are a disaster today.
Do we have any napkins over there, Kale?
Yeah.
Where's
Oh,
Allie
let's
when you
go.
need her? I'd like to know. Where is Allie, Ryan? You guys got a little lit last night?
Guys,
so
Allie-
no Allie?
Allie has the day off. And let her enjoy it.
Useless.
I feel like we could have used a little more adult supervision today. Is all
You
I'm
know
saying.
she's really enjoying the day off when she hasn't commented on this.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to ask her what Brit food we ate last week. Then Kale told me he was here producing the show. I didn't remember that. For some reason, that didn't stick.
How's your rosé?
All right.
Look, a crumb of jam and Dodger got in
That's
there.
not a crumb, that's a chunk.
Yeah, well, a chunk, whatever. Whatever the kids are calling them these days.
Chunk.
I'm just now looking at your fingernail for the first time.
Yeah, actually, I've meant to cut them all week when I get out the shower. You know, you want them a little more softened up when you get out the shower. Then other stuff comes around and I haven't done it. So maybe I'll go for a fing soak tonight, a little fingy soak,
wow.
and then cut them. A little treat yourself, you know,
Can someone drop a super chat for Dre to get a manicure, please?
for a fing soak.
Wow. I want
Actually, when I get a pedicure, that's the day that
He
people
called that a
are really
crumb.
gonna.
There's a whole ass jammy dodger in his cup.
If you guys want to drop a full jammy dodge in here, I'm game.
No.
I don't.
God damn it.
So what's on the docket?
Okay, so we got to do a little flip the take.
Flip that take.
Miss. Da-na-na-na. The take. What? Mitchell, do you have any takes that you want us to flip around?
He's thinking. He's going.
Said ooh.
I'm gonna get some practice flippies in.
Seems kind of tough. Because I don't want anyone to have a bad take about it.
All right.
I mean, is Fancho getting fired? That might be the only take that matters from now until forever.
You want me to do it?
Maybe we should all do Fancho's getting fired.
That would
That's
be
not how the
dumb,
game works,
yeah.
Dre.
Just Pat Shermy is
Terrible
next.
idea.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should have thought this out pre-show.
Why don't you go? It's you like it, so let's see what you got here. Vic Fangio will be the Denver Broncos head coach in 2022. Go.
Look, you might not like it, but it gives you stability. It gives you continuity on the defense, and that's really what Vic brings, and really all that matters in the Broncos trying to make finally a change at head coach because old man, all grays, all sweats, Vic just ain't cutting it. You need to move into the new era of NFL football. You need an offensive mind first. You need someone who can relate to the players, which is what Vic does. 40-year track record on defense clearly speaks for itself. The defense has improved each and every year, and now you really start to see the basis of blue-chip players to build that Vic Fangio defense around. It appears they finally figured the linebackers out with street free agents. It took 5 fucking years to figure out a street free agent to fill your gap at linebacker. This one of many examples why Vic Fangio clearly not the man going forward because, the defense has been nice. I don't think transcendent. I don't think the kind of improvements you would like to see. And I think at this point, you got to move on. You just need to move on. Fresh starter-ooski. Do you want me to flip it again?
I didn't know you were ending on Starter-ooski.
Starter-ooski felt
Give
like
you a chance to finish the take there. All right. You got another?
Shermer's secretly a really good play caller.
Henry.
Pat Shermer, secretly a really good play caller.
So, I mean, you look at the results, and sure, they say that there have been some disappointments, but still, look, he gave the ball to Javonte Williams 23 times last week. And what else could he have given it to him? They relied on the running game as much as they possibly could have. It didn't work. They lost again.
They did.
And it hasn't been the case in all these games.
How
There
many
have been plenty
points
of
did they
times.
score? You know?
Don't. This is not a time for trap questions.
Right.
But flipping back. But yeah, I mean, look, he gets Teddy to do the things that Teddy likes to do. He throws some decoys downfield so that he'll open things up underneath. They can throw the little dump offs. Teddy's able to throw 4 yards on third downs as many times as he wants, which I guess is also a problem because it means that you're never going to win any football games. At some point, you've got to just make an offense that is modern and not garbage. Just feed the ball to Javonte. You have so many good running backs. The offensive line doesn't suck anymore, but did suck before, and so maybe you do give him a bit of a pass. There are plenty of times when he was running the ball, and when he was running the ball, the running backs weren't going anywhere because they're getting tackled in the backfield, and when that happens, obviously it's not going to work, so you have to throw the ball. It just sucks that when you throw the ball, it means it's Teddy Bridgewater throwing the ball. But he is steady Teddy, so we'll keep dinking and dunking and doing our things. He'd like a dib-dab. Pat Shermer could probably go.
would like a
I
dib-dab.
don't have many good things to say about Pat Shermer.
Would he suck a secondhand dib-dab that you sucked on already?
He
though?
should.
That's the big question.
I wouldn't say that's a negative.
Maybe should that be Ryan's thing? Would Pat Shermer suck on a dib-dab that Henry's already sucked on? Almost feels like should we make that a euphemism? If would Pat Shermer suck on a
So we're
dib-dab?
just now making it a euphemism?
I can save this for him.
Thanks for doing that, man.
Do you have any? In my mind now is other places. Do you have a good flip the take topic? No, I'm good on the pre-sucked dib dab. Thank you, though.
It's dried out now.
It's dry weather. Everyone knows. Do you have a good Mitchell? Maybe you could save us a good topic for Ryan to flip the old take.
Oh yeah.
on.
The Broncos will beat the Lions.
If Vic Fangio keeps his job, Pat Shurmur keeps his job.
British candy's better than American.
Yeah, British
Anyone else got
sounds better. I just don't know, man.
Teddy Bridgewater is the future.
All right, I can do that.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah,
Start your engine.
Oh, yeah.
We'll start our engine.
Look. Obviously, Teddy Bridgewater's the future.
Maybe bourbon's a good way to go from here on, you know?
It has been a really good job.
Yeah.
All right, obviously Teddy Bridgewater's the future. I mean, this is a guy who came in here and has played the best quarterback the Denver Broncos have had, not since 2015. Everyone says since 2015, but it's really since 2014. Teddy Bridgewater, the best quarterback play the Broncos have had since 2014, because in 2015 you had a half-dead Peyton Manning. Look, it's easy to be better than any of these guys.
Yeah.
You're better than Trevor Siemian? Congratulations. You're better than Paxton Lynch? Do you want a fucking cookie?
Doesn't take much.
Anyone can be better than those guys. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? How can we talk about the future? How can we talk about the future, you ask? Well, we're going to talk about it by saying that Teddy Bridgewater is completing nearly 70% of his passes. He's on pace for 4,000 yards. He's 3-1 touchdown to interceptions, damn near. The man is playing great quarterback.
Oh my God!
And you're just going to be too spoiled. You're going to be too highbrow. Oh, Jake Plummer isn't even good enough for us.
Exactly.
We only accept John Elway or Peyton Manning. Give me a break, guys. You got to take the guy who can actually play ball, and this guy can do it at a very low level. I mean, Jesus, what are we saying here? Where are our standards? Where have we gone? We're going to accept this guy again? Whatever happened to drafting a rookie? Whatever happened for going after Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers? You cannot settle for this shit. Look at the record, 6-6. Is that what you want? Is that what you want in the future? Of course not. That's not what you want in the future. That's not the future. The future is now.
Kenny Pickett.
Can he?
Oh, can he pick it?
Can he pick it? Yes, he can.
If he starts throwing interceptions, that's going to be a thing.
If we drafted him, just like start a dome. Build a dome.
No
It's not that
domes
hard.
in football.
No, just 'cause
that's
he
for
has
soft losers.
Little baby hands?
Yeah, little baby hands.
Use the weather to your advantage.
Just because he, shook Lucia's hand and then his hand got swallowed in it?
That's true. They traded. It's true.
Yep. Yeah, that's really true.
But he wears 2 gloves, dude. I'm out on anyone who wears 2
I
gloves.
can't believe that's Teddy's stats for realsies. Huh?
Yeah, Teddy is putting up insane
That's
stats.
incredible. What are they going to have to pay him next year?
Someone
what's the market
projected like
compared
20
to
mil
not?
a year.
Probably.
20. Okay, but
He was making what, like
it's
21
20.
before?
At least we're not hitting 25 and plus.
What's funny is
Yeah,
everyone
it's not
thinks
worth
that's like some crazy number, but it's really not. That's low, really low for quarterbacks.
He also signed
really
a
high for
3-year.
Teddy Bridgewater.
He also signed a 3-year, $60 million deal 2 off seasons ago.
Yep.
So that number's probably not going down.
Well, I don't know, because
It's the gift that keeps on giving,
they're
huh?
paying him to not play for them right now. So it's not exactly a good precedent for that contract. I want to just pull up these stats really quick.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought those were some really good flip the takes, frankly.
Those were we're having a
We're talking
hell of a
about
day.
actual football now, so I'm going to put us officially into the
We're
fourth
having
quarter.
a blast. Henry, if you
Real
were
quick,
to
real
say...
quick.
Okay, go for it.
Teddy Bridgewater currently completing 67% of his passes.
Jeez.
He already has 2,700 yards, and he has 16 touchdowns to 7 interceptions.
You just know so.
Oh, it's extremely
And it's
hollow.
like, yeah.
No one here is being fooled by that. But, I mean, we're talking about a team who's been having guys like barely complete over 50.
Yeah, no, you could do a lot worse than that. You definitely could do a lot worse. I wish they could just
Which
figure out
explains
how
why
to
they're a 500 team.
pick up a blitz once in a while, but yeah.
As long as they don't royally fuck up at like an insane level, they're about to be 7-6. Every person would have taken that before the season. If
No,
offered.
100% right. It's been a real roller coaster of emotions this Broncos season. Really has. Hard to manage expectations, really, frankly. No?
It is. It really is, because they're good enough to beat bad teams. They're good enough to play with any average team, and they're not good enough to beat good teams.
They're right in that NFL middle class.
Finally.
There's a lot, right.
It's all they've been wanting.
There's a lot worse places to be in, but it's going to be a little hit and miss on a week-to-week basis.
Way better than the last couple years.
I will say, like, this is a no excuses football game.
Oh, for sure.
Not only do you have to win, in my opinion, you have to cover. That was
Yeah, no, the town's going to be a disaster if this one.
Honestly, if they don't cover.
Gets ugly. Yep.
cool.
No, I agree.
And look, that's not fair.
No, it's a team that knows only how to win ugly, frankly. This isn't like a cover a double
They
digit
blew out the
spread
Cowboys and the Chargers.
Sure, that's a great point.
I just think
The Lions have been pesky against the spread, though.
they have been.
They really have been pesky.
But if the Broncos win, well, I guess if they win by double digits, that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I
If
think
they win
this,
27-17, I don't really think people are complaining.
the bigger thing is getting out the gates up double digits. Because we know this team, if they're up early, they're going to dominate. If they get down early, this is going to get testy, and you're going to feel real ugly about having to, like, dig out a win against the lowly Lions.
Give me a stat or a scenario of if this happens, I'll feel good about the game. Not a score.
Javonte for like 200 yards.
Yeah,
No, feel good, not feel amazing.
Well,
It's
but
all
he could go
about
for 100
Javonte.
yards, and then a bunch of other things go shitty.
I'd go Javonte over 120 combined. You're feeling good.
Okay. He went for
And a W.
200 last
And
week.
a W. And a W.
Right?
Like anything but a dub
No.
is bad.
150.
Yeah, he was right at
180, 170, something like that.
I think it was like 90 plus 70. So yeah, like 160.
No, he had over 100. So he's like 102 plus 60.
No, it was insanely. Insanely.
That's pretty solid.
No, he had like 70.
You wonder how Melvin's going to influence all this.
Yeah.
And you wonder how these wide receivers are going to play the rest of the way.
Just don't
It's
make
going to
any
be
dumb
really
turnovers.
intriguing to see.
Just win, man. Like,
Yeah, you got to.
but
You
like
got to.
dominate. For me, it would
The
be
AFC's wide open, man.
For me, it would be three rushing touchdowns. When you run the ball into the end zone, that's when you're enforcing your will on someone.
I mean, that would be very Clinton Portis of him.
It would be.
It's kind of the vibes.
I thought that was a Tatum Bell jersey, which would have been kind of cool.
That would have been really cool. That would have been really cool.
Henry's the kind of guy who would rock a Tatum Bell.
I would. I wouldn't know where to find one.
I know. It's
Tatum
hard
Bell's
to know.
house.
It's Tatum Bell's house.
And maybe his parents' house too, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe a best friend of sorts, you know?
You got something for us,
College
Trey? A feel-good stat?
Jeez, I think you got to get turnovers on Goff. That's the one thing that I feel some real certainty with is fumble, sacks, INTs. You got to dominate and impose your will on Goff. If this defense wants to prove that they're for real, that there's some real like shit to build on without DeAndre Swift, you got to make Goff's life miserable every single down of this game.
Teddy can't be bad again. Like, he can't just be
He was
throwing the
so
ball to
bad.
the wrong team
But he's
over
just
and
been-
over and over and over again.
He's been good against bad teams, bad against
He
good
has.
teams.
Well,
Well,
if he's
and
if he's
it
bad,
depends on how you rank the Chargers and Cowboys.
I do not
The
think they're good.
Lions-
But if he's bad against the Lions, though, then all of a sudden that narrative goes out the window.
Right.
Just complete 7 of your first 8 passes.
Lions
just
are
get
good
hot
against
and
the
make it
spread,
easy.
man. They'll keep it close. You know, I usually wouldn't be so bullish if I wasn't playing Oppo Day today.
I'm really getting.
You're a little worried
scared.
about the spread.
I'm a little worried about the spread for sure.
Why?
Well, I think they play hard. This is a team that plays hard, that actually has a decent plan offensively, and that has been able to keep these games they've been in pretty low scoring. So I think, so much gets caught up in the record and the fact that Goff's a joke, Dan Campbell's a joke, calling back-to-back timeouts on Thanksgiving. They've actually been, though, a try-hard team, a team that I think has an above 500 record against the spread, and will stick in it most games. Is there a real strength to this team? No, not really. There's no, one area where I'm like, oh, I'm scared about X or Y on this team. Maybe the receiving core with Goff, but not really. They're not great in pass pro. Without Swift, their offense is really going to get hurt. I think the ability to stop T.J. Hawkinson is going to be a little concerning, but
No, it's not, because he's doubtful.
he's out. Is he one of the COVID bros? Oh, there he is.
You guys
He's
want to
just
hear
doubtful.
the injury report here?
That's the other thing, is the Lions are absolutely depleted.
Decimated.
Yeah.
All right, Julian Okwara out. Jalen Reeves-Maybin
Problem.
out. DeAndre Swift out. T.J. Hawkinson doubtful. Michael Brockers questionable. Austin Bryant questionable. Charles Harris questionable. Jonah Jackson questionable. Aleem McNeil questionable. Matt Nelson questionable. Levi Onwuzurike
From Washington.
Questionable.
God, our guy.
Riley Patterson, questionable. John Pensini, questionable. Penei Sewell, questionable. Halapulavate Vaitai,
Is he a
questionable.
Utah guy?
I don't know. Nick Williams, questionable. That's, what, 20 people?
No, and a lot of their best players not named Jared Goff at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jared Goff is.
Right. To say
Jared
that
Goff.
Jared Goff
But
is
how
one
big
of
is
their
the
best
difference between
players
him
is
and
saying
Teddy?
a lot.
What,
And
depends
that's
on the supporting
thing.
cast.
In
Exactly.
that
Goff doesn't
context,
have one.
massive,
Exactly.
Right. In that context, I think it's kind of massive.
Yeah, I mean, you take away Swift and you take away Hawkinson, and what do you have?
I'm starting
Khalif
And
Raymond
Penei Sewell.
and Penei Sewell.
I mean,
Well, and those guys are questionable, so some of them could
right,
play.
could play, but still. I
No,
mean,
but
yikes.
Swift is out, and Hawkinson is doubtful.
They have Jamal Williams, though. He's as good as Swift has been.
I think he was.
Man, shots
Was he
fired.
on there, too? He might be.
I don't know if I said his name.
I'm starting to get some bad vibes about this game. Not how I wanted this to end. I mean, just look, like they won last week. They lost by 2 the week before that. Lost by 3 to the Browns the
No,
week before that.
they're a tough
they
team.
tied
They're
the
a
week
tough
before
team
that.
against the spread, Brian. Henry, there's no doubt about it.
I'm starting to get a little nervous.
I'm not.
I love that.
Broncos
I love that.
24-0. I think we can wrap here before Henry kills
That's a
all the
sweep I
vibes in
feel
the building.
right now, yeah.
Shout out to everyone who came to the bar. We're about to
Right.
load up.
The vibes are phenomenal.
the-
Some decent turnout from Lions fans. You
Yes.
love to see that. Right?
Shout out to Breck Distillery.
Yes.
Shout out to Breckenridge Brewery. And of course, it's about damn time to go eat some sexy pizza. So we're going to hop on the bus, head over to the DNVR Tailgate. Hey, if you're sitting at home in the Denver area looking for
Still
a good
buy
time,
tickets at the door, right?
$36 to get in the door at the Broncos game today. So come down to the tailgate, have a few drinks, and go into the game.
Right, and phenomenal prices on tailgate tickets because we're extending our holiday deal. So there you go.
$15 to
Boom.
get in.
Yep, great
All
stuff.
right. See you guys later.